Alright, it's gonna worry about a few subjects video. Alright, today we're back. Alright, so today we're gonna be doing some more Roblox. Alright. Let's just say I'm probably gonna yeah. Now I have got Tom Tuesday, so I am gonna do a video on that. Well, the aftermath. Obviously, I don't really do on mainly side this. I don't really do these type of videos anymore because I'm mainly partnered with Aria. Actually, I'm not really anymore on Talk Tuesday. Yeah, his mom is not really allowing him to join, so I'm gonna have to do it myself now. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of the same. Alright, also it's gonna be a bit of a difficult one because I don't usually collect Lucky Box. I usually miss them sometimes, so it's gonna be a bit trouble, but I'm gonna try. Alright. So today's scenario it's gonna be kind of a good one. Alright, we're not really doing much in the empire, so I want to try to see if we can create empires. So I want to do some more of that. We're not really doing that much of it. We've done quite a few nations. So today's scenario is what if United Kingdom formed an empire. Alright, so actually won't be Britain. Alright, let's do let's say Germany. Alright, no, let's do a different scenario. Okay, I'll go a different scenario. So today's scenario is going to be what if Russia brought back the Soviet Union in 2025. Alright, let's do this. So the first thing they're gonna do, well, what if actually that was their plan? Alright, what if the plan all along was to take over Ukraine and then go after Moldova and then from there reunite the Soviet Union. Right. So the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna be the Russian-Ukraine war. Now they're actually gonna use Russian-Ukraine war as a distraction. Alright, so they're gonna send a lot of force in. Now they actually are very weak, but they're gonna train some force. Okay, now they are gonna do pretty good. Obviously, for Ukraine, they're going to push back the Russians. All right, now they're not going to be able to take over all of Donetsk. So they're going to make a massive defense over here near Donetsk. All right, now Russia is going to make a ceasefire for 3 years. All right, and basically going to train some more army. All right, actually no, yeah, 8 years. All right, now once it's done 8 years, they're going to go back into war. Alright, so this time they're going to be way stronger, right? So they're going to be able to pass Donetsk. They're going to be able to push back the Russians. Now, also Ukraine, they're going to be stronger now in 8 years. They're going to push back the Russians. Now, actually, unfortunately for them, Russia is now very powerful. Alright, so they are going to be able to do a ton of damage. Alright, eventually taking over a good portion of them, right? After this, they're going to quickly unite with Transnistria. And they're going to manage to get through a lot of Ukraine, eventually defeat all of it. They're also going to go through and defeat Moldova. Right now, after this, they're going to kind of help out. They're going to quickly give Belarus some aid, and Belarus is now going to invade Lithuania. All right, and after this, they're going to do all right. They're actually going to manage to kill, and also Russia, they're going to invade into Estonia. And also Latvia. Now, they are going to ask Belarus to join. Obviously, Belarus is going to gladly do so. So, they're going to give Lithuania. And yeah, eventually Belarus is going to join the Russian Empire. Right? Sorry, not Russian Empire. The Soviet Union. Now, after this, they're going... Actually, no, they're not... I think it'll probably... Yeah, we'll do the Russian Empire. So, today's video is going to be them reuniting the Russian Empire. Okay, not all of it, but most of it. After this, their next target is going to be the Caucasus. So first of all, it's Georgia. They're going to take on the military force and taking all of it. After this, they're going to attack Azerbaijan. Now they're going to take over the mainland and eventually also attacking Armenia, and they're going to take over that. They're also going to take over some parts of Turkey, which is the top parts. Next target for them is going to be Kazakhstan. Now actually they're going to ask Kazakhstan to join, okay, because they are technically allies. Well, I mean, they're not really too much allies, but they are a little bit. So, Kazakhstan is going to join the Russians, or the Russian Empire. Now, also they're going to get in their dreams as well. Alright, so after this, they're going to attack over here. They're going to take over Uzbekistan. After this, they're going to attack Turkmenistan. And then after this, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. After this, they're going to get their revenge on Azerbaijan, not Afghanistan, and after this, they're going to be. Alright, it's kind of easy then. After this, they're going to attack Mongolia. Alright, now, they're gonna do kind of good. Eventually, they're not. And yeah, Mongolia's gonna start. Now, what they're gonna do is they're gonna kind of make Mongolia puppet state, kind of. Oh, actually, no. Let me do Crimson. Technically, Crimson is more of the Russian color. I mean, obviously for yeah. Anyways, Mongolia is gonna become a Russian puppet state like the past. Now, Time 2 doesn't exist in this day because they did exist in World War II, but yeah, they're not in this world. So yeah, it's all gonna be Mongolia, but yeah, they are gonna puppet state. Now, they're also going to declare war on Finland, and eventually they're going to, they're going to finish them off, okay? It's going to be kind of easy for them. So eventually they're going to finish off Finland. Now, they're also going to declare war on Poland. Actually, I'm getting 95 borders. So, they're going to attack over here in Poland. Oh, yeah, it's the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. So after this, they're going to attack a good portion of Poland, eventually split it all up, and also going to set down here. Alright, and yeah, after this, they're going to kind of unite a good portion of the territory. Alright. Actually, also take over this part. So eventually, Poland's going to be like this. They're going to come a bit more shorter. So yeah, they're going to come a bit more shorter there. And yeah, after this, they're going to stop there with their empire. Okay, they're not going to continue as they know, as all the other nations will attack them. Now, after this, they're going to attack. Japan. All right, now they're only going to take over the top part. As for the rest of Japan, they're going to start. Now, eventually, USA, Russia's now going to go on the new. Russia is now going to, and actually, they're going to have a little plan. Okay, what they're going to do is they're going to announce to the world that they're going to become neutral. All right, now all nations are going to be happy. But what they're actually going to do is they're going to still war. Alright, it's just that they're going to become neutral for now. Alright, so eventually after this, they're going to fake become neutrality, but what they're actually going to do is build up more men. Alright, yeah, that's kind of the plan. They're going to go smartly because obviously they don't really want to have any mistakes. Now, obviously, some nations like Poland and Japan, they're going to be very mad because they've got land took off. Turkey as well because it's got the little part off. But since it's neutral, they have to listen. Now, yeah, it's not actually Russia's plan. Russia's plan is to kind of become neutral so they can build more and more men, and eventually, until a while, they're gonna, yeah. Now, it's officially 2050. Alright, so after like 20 years, or like 18, they're going to mount up a really good amount of army. Okay, now they're officially going to break the neutrality, and they're going to go on a bit more of a war. So, with the new army, they're going to finish off the rest of Poland, and officially defeat Poland once and for all. They're going to attack Romania and officially defeat them. And that's going to be kind of like their eastern area gone, right? And they're also going to attack Hungary over here and also Slovakia, and they're going to take over a good portion of the territory, eventually uniting all of that, okay? Eventually unite like a good portion of Eastern Europe. After this, they're now going to attack Iran, and Iran's going to surrender instantly, so they are not going to fight them. And eventually, they're going to take over all the top part. Alright, they're going to take all the top part of Iran and leaving the bottom part. Alright, and they're going to take over. Yeah, they're going to take over all the top part, and they're going to leave the bottom part to. So there you go. Alright. Now, after this, the next target is going to be. Now they're not going to touch out, but the next target is going to be North. It's going to be betraying North Korea. Alright, so after this, they're going to attack North Korea. Now they're going to set also attacking South Korea. Alright, and what they're going to do is they're going to set Korea as a puppet state. So they're going to set Korea as a puppet state because they don't really want to have the land. And eventually they're going to unite those two as a little puppet state. Now they're going to attack the rest of Japan. And obviously Japan's going to be the same thing as the Koreans. They're going to surrender. Okay, and actually they're going to reunite Korea as the Russians. So they're also going to quickly make the rest of Japan a puppet state. Obviously they're going to keep the little top island, but yeah, the rest is going to become a puppet state. Now they are going to become real good allies with China. Now USA, they are now USA is going to be kind of bad because Russia took over quite a bit of territory, but yeah, they're not really going to do anything about it. And yeah, US actually, yeah, they are going to. Yeah, so eventually after this, USA is now going to start Russia. Now Russia's actually first in the like top. All right, Russia's at the top because I mean, yeah, as you can see, they got like a lot of territory. Now, officially, they're going to help out all of their other allies. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to help out. Serbia, as they give a lot of aid to Serbia, and officially Serbia are going to start expansion and take over Yugoslavia. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to take over Kosovo. They're going to attack North Macedonia, and they're going to ask Montenegro to join, which Montenegro does. They're next going to attack. They're going to quickly. There's a real quick Serbian revolution happening, and eventually Serbia is now. Bosnia is now become Serbians, and they're going to join the Serbians. So basically, what happened there was a revolution. A civil war happened with Srpska declaring independence, and with all that, defeat the Bosnians and the united Serbia. And after doing this, they're going to attack Croatia as they take over portion. They're also going to attack Albania, as Albania is really mad at them. And finally Slovenia. Okay, they're going to take over. They're actually going to grow a little bit more than they did, but yeah, they are going to unite a good portion. Okay, so here we've got the Yugoslavians unite. Now, they're going to help out China, as China is now going to declare war on... as the Chinese are going to declare on Taiwan. Now they're going to quickly defeat Taiwan. Now eventually, so that's all they do. Okay, I'm not going to go too crazy with this, but what they're also going to do is they're going to go into an expansion conquer. Okay, the next target is going to be Pakistan. So they're going to attack the top part of the territory. Now India's going to join in as they want to destroy them, and they're going to take over. They're going to take over all of the Pakistani territory. All right. Let's make sure it's the max. Yeah, that's right. Alright. And yeah, officially after doing this, they're gonna kind of unite as the Russian Empire. Now, officially a new coalition is gonna form. Alright, so USA is going to form a new coalition with the Europeans. Alright, to kind of stop them. So what's gonna happen is there's going to be I'm gonna do double. So a new NATO is going to form, to get back all of the lost members. Okay, so Finland, the Baltic states, and Poland and Romania. All right, so they're gonna quickly, they want also Ukraine stuff. So there's gonna be a coalition of forms. Pretty much all the countries that border Russia and all the countries near. All right, so and also wanted to attack Serbia. So eventually there's gonna be a new coalition. There's gonna be a new NATO forming. Now USA is not gonna. I'm not gonna add USA in because obviously it's a lot long, but yeah. Now, in this little thing, actually Switzerland as well, surprisingly. Switzerland's going to break neutrality and follow the USA. Yeah, so basically, they are going to break neutrality. Now, yeah, so eventually Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and yeah, eventually a lot of Europeans are going to unite in order to defeat form NATO and quickly to defeat the Europeans. Then we've got Bulgaria joining this little union. I'll be right back. Okay, once I've done the members. Alright, so we're back. Alright, so in a team of the coalition, we've got Norway, we've got Sweden, we've got Spain, Portugal, France, and Benelux. We've got Italy, we've got Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria. So yeah, quite a few different countries. Also, we've got Ireland and Yakin. So yeah, these countries are uniting to kind of stop the expansion of Russia. Okay, so this is kind of like the anti-Russian Empire, Russian expansion. Alright, so alliance. So, and also to kind of stop the Serbians as well, but mainly Russia. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to put lots of defense. Okay, so there's going to be a whole defense up here. There's going to be defense right here, and it's going to be defense right here. Now, with Serbia, they're going to join in this little thing, and they're going to attack Greece. Alright, now they're going to take over a good portion of Greece for a little bit. Okay, until obviously USA comes in with 8. So they're going to go through now they're going to bring boats into the Mediterranean Sea, and they're going to land over here with some extra troops. While obviously Russia's doing it, USA has been doing it as well. So USA is actually still the strongest, as I did say. Russia is the strongest, but USA is actually quite powerful as well because they have been trained troops. So yeah, they are going to set a lot of troops into. Actually, what they are going to do, they are going to invite a lot of Europe. They're going to invite a lot of people into the military. All right, so yeah. Now with this. The first thing they're going to do is with the boy team, they're going to attack Serbia. So they're going to push back the Greeks. They're going to go into North Macedonia, push it back, and also Albania. While doing this, they're going to kind of help out up here as they attack a bit into Russia. Alright, only a little bit, not much. Now Russia, because they're military, they're going to focus mainly on the Scandinavia, okay, so that's kind of split apart from the rest. So they're going to go into here. They're going to push back Finns. They're actually going to go into the main territory. Now, Norway and Sweden, they are going to hold it for a little bit until obviously Russia comes in with extra troops. Now, USA's got a mega plan to this. Okay, while Russia's distracted over here, they're going to take their chance and they're going to attack into America. They're going to attack into Russia. So they're going to attack from the ground. Now, Russia's not really defending this area as much. Okay, they actually did forget about it. So what they are going to do is they are going to take a good portion of it. Now, since for China, they're going to just now USA is going to deploy some troops up here, and is going to take back Taiwan. All right. Now China doesn't really want to join this war, so they're just going to surrender, giving back. So that. And yeah, eventually, America or China's just not going to join the war. They're just going to give up the Taiwanese land. Now, same with India. They're going to give up their lands, and they're going to give back all Pakistan's land. And yeah, now eventually, India and Pakistan are going to resolve the little thing, and they're just going to become allies. They're going to start becoming allies. All right, just kind of end the little conflict. So yeah, now it's gonna be kind of crazy, but yeah, eventually, yeah. Now over here, we've got some more nations who want to join this alliance. So we've got Iran. Now surprisingly, Iran, they're actually gonna join this alliance, okay? Because yeah, they want to get rid of the Russians. So Iran's gonna join this alliance. We've got Saudi Arabia. They're gonna join this alliance just because they know Russia's there. Now, Iraq and Syria, they're going to give up being allies with Russia as actually, Russia is actually kind of just betraying their own allies, well, okay, kind of breaking up allies from nations. So eventually after this, they're going to join in. They're going to join. Now, we've also got the entering of Jordan. Israel's going to join this alliance. Obviously, Palestine isn't because they've got a massive hatred towards Israel. Pakistan's going to join this alliance as well as they don't really want to be invaded by the Russians. And some of the... And we also got the Philippines. They're going to join this alliance. So this alliance is, or this coalition is what I'm meant to say. It's going to kind of spread everywhere. Okay, eventually we got these. We've also got the entering of Australia and New Zealand. Now they're going to join only because, not only because I can't speak. Only so they could get only so then they could help out in the like over here in the East China Sea. All right. Now China, they're not going to join this war as they don't really want to, as it's going to hurt them a little bit. So they're not going to do that. But yeah, after this we got also Papua New Guinea. They're going to join. I mean they're only going to be there to send aid, but yeah, it's going to be perfect. All right. And then finally we've also got New Zealand. Okay, they're also going to join us. So yeah, eventually we got these four nations joining. All right, to kind of help out. Now over here, Russia or USA is going to invade into Mediterranean. Okay, they're going to continue. Now Russia obviously isn't gonna know Israeli as they're just focusing on the main area. Now Russia is now going to send a bunch of troops from the main territory, and they're going to kind of stop the expansion of the Russians. Now Russia's mostly in this area, so they are going to send some troops there. Now this is going to be a chance for over here the Europeans, as they are going to push back the push between Russia. So they are going to push back the expansion of Russia over here. And eventually they're going to push back over here. They're going to start pushing back in Finland, and they're going to start liberating Finland over here, eventually taking a good portion of it, and eventually taking the whole entire Finland's territory. Now while doing this, we've got the attack of Serbia from two sides. Now they're going to focus on Serbia real quick. Serbia, obviously they're going to surrender, and they are going to lose all of their territory. Alright, it's Kosovo and all the other places get taken. Now with this, they're going to open up a new front, as now they're going to attack through the Balkans. Now eventually they're going to take back a lot of the land from Romania. Well, they're going to eventually start liberating Romania. And yeah, with this, the Russians are gonna lose quite a lot of European land. Now while doing this, USA is going to send a bunch of aid into the Persian Gulf, and also with Saudi Arabian troops. They're going to push back the Russians out of Israel. Let's real quick fix. Get 25 on. And yeah, with this, they're going to push back. Now also here with Pakistan, they're going to push back and take back Afghanistan, and eventually they're going to take back all of the Iranian territory. Now obviously for Russia, let's push back there. Now obviously for Russia, they are going to be split apart. So they are going to start surrendering over to, they are going to start losing quite a bit. Now India, they're not going to join as well either. As they got as obviously this coalition is big and they could generally defeat him. So they aren't going to join as war. Neither China. All right. So those two are going to stay out of the war. Now what we also got right here is we got a revolution of Japan. Okay, Japan's going to go into a revolution. It's going to revolt against the Russians, and they're going to win. Okay, eventually take back the little port, and with the help right here, they are going to manage to take back a lot of territory. Okay, now what they're also going to do is they're going to join the coalition. All right, so over here they're going to join the coalition. So eventually they're going to take over. They're going to take Japan. They're also going to unite. They're also going to take back Korea. Now with the attack up here, they are going to kind of make a defense. So now what they're actually going to do is they're going to take over Vladivostok. They're actually going to push up here and they're going to take over a good portion. Now with China, they're going to become neutral. All right, so China and India, they're going to kind of become neutral to both sides because, I mean, India obviously would because they're allies with both sides. Obviously, China, they are going to start becoming neutrals. They don't really want to face this blue coalition. They aren't going to support Russia either. Okay, so it's kind of crazy. Basically, Russia doesn't really need China, so they are going to break ties with China. So China's not really going to join this war because only. They could, but obviously they've got to face. They would have to face the blue team, which would have been a bit bad for them. And they probably would have gone like some Independence Day stuff, which they want. So yeah, they're gonna not join. Alright. Anyways, so over here, we've got this little Russian port area. Now they're actually going to protect everything, and they're going to attack up here. Okay, eventually going to stop. As they want to let the USA do everything. So USA is going to keep on going. Eventually, Russia is going to reach the land though. But before they do, USA is going to attack into Mongolia and they are going to real quickly defeat him. Eventually, they're going to release Mongolia. So yeah, they are going to release Mongolia, and before yes, there we go. Now Russia's eventually going to reach the area, and they're actually going to do pretty good. Okay, they are going to push back the USA quite a bit. All right, they're going to do very good, right, as they push back the USA very far. Now, obviously, with this distraction, Russians aren't really thinking too much about Europe. But yeah, so over here, it's going to be a little bit of trouble, okay, as eventually we got the obviously for Russia, they aren't really going to have too much troops. And yeah, eventually going to take back Moldova, and they're going to go into Ukraine. All right, now, Russia is going to have to kind of retreat from all the areas, because they're going to have to kind of protect themselves from USA. Now, Russia is going to do pretty good, but eventually they're going to take Kaliningrad, and eventually they're going to start the siege of Baltics, okay, which is going to go very well. Eventually, Russia is going to start losing a lot of land over to the blue team. Alright, now eventually they're going to start a liberation of Belarus. Now, Russia is going to now split some troops up and is going to send some down here. And eventually they're going to start pushing back. The push right here, they're going to start pushing back into the Baltics. It's going to be kind of crazy. Alright, now obviously they are going to push back in Finland as well, okay? So they are going to split apart. Now, they aren't really going to focus much in here. So they are going to send a bit of troops down here, but it's going to be the worst area. Okay, eventually they're going to start. Also. They'll push into Central America. All right, so Central Asia, so taking over Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan, and also going to attack into Kazakhstan. All right, now they're going to start their own little attack down here. As well as that, they're going to push into the Caucasus. So basically, Russia's going to have to face 4 sides, alright, which is going to be really bad for them. But eventually, they do take back all the military ports, and they're going to attack from down here. Okay, now it's going to go very well, as a lot of Russian areas are going to revolt and join the blue team. And with this, they're going to actually have extra help as they take over Crimea, and they're going to attack from the east side of Ukraine. Eventually, they're going to take back all of Ukraine, alright, like every single area of it. Alright, and after this, they're going to now they're going to get some troops. They're going to get some troops from this area and kind of come down here to protect this area. Okay, now with this, the blue team's going to push back. Now also they're gonna get some troops up here, but obviously USA is just gonna push in. Yeah, eventually Russia's gonna have the worst time of his life. All right, as yeah, he's losing a lot of territory. All right, now don't you guys, my brother, he's just playing. He's just joking around. And yeah, eventually USA they are going to take back a lot of Russian territory. Now Russia's going to be at a bit of a tight spot as they're going to lose a lot of their areas. And eventually, they are going to take back a lot of Russian areas. Right now, eventually they're going to start the liberation in Belarus, which is going to go well. They're going to push back the Russians from the Baltics over here. Yeah, it's going to become kind of crazy. All right, but eventually. Eventually, they're going to start the little push into Russia. Alright, eventually reaching Moscow. Now, after doing this, they're gonna about to finish this attack up here into not Sokolin. I can't speak. Into the Coles and all pretty much all it's gonna. They're gonna siege St. Petersburg. Now, eventually, USA is gonna start the little push up here, and yeah, eventually Russia they are going to surrender. Okay, so obviously a lot of the land has been taken. Alright, they're gonna keep going. Eventually, Russia's gonna surrender and. Russia's going to go for peace treaty. Okay, eventually a new peace treaty is going to be made, and there we go. So, we're going to now see what a peace treaty looks like, alright, with the Russian Empire. It's going to become kind of crazy, my bit. Alright, so let's take a look at a little peace treaty. Alright, so, now let's do a little peace treaty of what this will look like, alright? Alright, so guys, we've now done the peace treaty. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing's gonna happen is over here in Balkans with Serbia, they are going to become a new government. Actually, with Kosovo. Actually, let's turn up the boats because since we're looking at peace treaty. Now, with a little bit of peace treaty right here, we've got so in the Balkans, Serbia is going to become a new government with Kosovo taking some land and also actually no, that's not actually got that. Wait, so Kosovo is going to be now recognized. Serbia is now going to be forced to recognize Kosovo as a independent country, and also we've got Serbs becoming a puppet state of NATO. All right, so becoming like a satellite state. Over here in the European side of Russia, we've got. Actually, so Belarus is going to become a whole new nation. So let's real quick change the color. So, Belarus is going to take now, actually, what's going to happen next is going to be a few... Oh, wait, I forgot. That's the core of Lithuania. Great. Let's just real quick do Stormboy. So, Belarus is going to take a bit of land off of Russia, right over here. The Baltics... I won't say the Baltics are going to take over... yeah, the Balkans aren't really going to take over that part. I mean, they don't really need to. But yeah, so... And then... So... Belarus is going to take a bit of land off Russia. Ukraine is going to take back all of Donetsk and Crimea. Over here, Finland is going to take over this whole entire little peninsula right here, so they are going to grow stronger. That's actually their dream. All right, that's actually their dream. They want to kind of take over the whole bronze, so they've done that. Now, Russia, right, there we go. And then we've also... Oh, hold on a second. And then down here in the Caucasus, Georgia has took back all of the military ports, and there's 5 new independent nations over here in Russia. Okay, so we've got like Dagestan, we've got Chechnya, we've got some more new nations right over here. Actually, think, yeah, this could be better. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, 5 new independent nations right here that have just come up, and also over here we've got and then over here we've got Korea being reunified as diplomatic. We've got the Japanese taking over all of this. So all of Sakhalin and then all these little islands. I'm saying Sakhalin, it's kind of what Adis Pro pronounced it, so that's why I'm kind of doing that. I'm kind of good at my history, honestly. I'm kind of learning off of Adis Pro as well, because he does say it's Sakhalin stuff, so I kind of do believe it a little bit. And then finally we've got this, and then the final USA has kind of set this new, a new Russia. Alright, so a new Russia, which is going to come out of USA. And then this Russia is going to gain new government, but they are going to still like, the same Russia. Alright, it's just that, yeah, so this is kind of peachy, okay? So basically, Russia's going to lose land, they've lost independent nations. They've pretty much and then they pretty much lost the whole. Actually, no, Siberia is going to become independent. So yeah, that's what else can happen. All right, so that is going to end today's video. Before we do, the one who's lost land, obviously we know it is Russia. The one who's gained land is, I think I'm gonna say it's Ukraine. Yeah, it's Ukraine because actually no. No, yeah, it's Finland. It's Finland because they took over this one time. So Finland's the one that gained the most land versus the one who lost the most. Okay, because they're in Siberia. Yeah, so that's gonna end today's video. All right, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos. Like the channel. I would say not a bad video to say. Alright, I am doing this only because I would say yeah, it's not like how you meant to end the Empire videos, but technically this is like what if Russia reformed Russian Empire. Alright, but yeah, I did fail. Anyways, guys, peace.